Welcome back, guys. Today we are going to be remodeling and putting on a nameplate for this Razor. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's get on to it. So right now we're trying to put on the nameplate, but let me just tell you, that bolt that we just put in, it's going to be a mess later on. And as you can see, we're already confused on why it's not working. We're trying to fix stuff, trying to do all this, and it's really not budging. But let me just give you a hint. The bolt was the problem. But we never figured it out, so we just kept on moving. And sooner or later, we were like, oh, look at that. The bolt's the bolt is chipped. So just sit back and relax for this montage and grab some popcorn, some food, and chill. So as you can see, we moved from a different angle, and we're still trying to get that dang nameplate on there. And then afterwards, we gotta put in new batteries, but it's just going downhill so far.
To a whole lot of nothing, got a deed to the land, but it ain't my ground. This is God's country. We pray for.
We're really still trying, and we are having to actually chip off the nameplate a little bit, so yeah. We also decided to take off the handlebar and the whole wheel, like the whole bracket, as you can see right now, is off, and like I said, it's gonna come back to haunt us soon, so I'm actually really nervous that we won't have it done in time.
We turn the dirt and work until the week's done. We take a break and break bread on Sunday, then do it all again.
Well, we realized that the reason why the pin won't go in is because of the bearings. They weren't on right, so we had to super glue both sides. After that was done, we had to lift it into place, and it was a struggle. As you can see, we kept trying again, and we, to be honest, really just wanted to quit, but we don't quit here, so we'll just keep on chugging.
God's country.
At this point, we didn't know what to do. We were just hammering things left and right, and it was very, very annoying. So, we're just still gonna keep trying.
There's an old white oak hanging over that river road. It's Been 100 years since a plow broke ground.
And then I had the brilliant idea of taking off the top part and then putting it back on and then screwing the top part back on. But the process begins with taking off the handlebar and then taking off the plate and then put it back on, super glue everything, and then put the top back on.
And if you want to know why my roots run deep, it's 'cause they're planted in that soul. And if you ain't been on a four-wheeler ride through the middle of the night in the middle of July, down the fire breaks through the hollow pines.
And now we brought some oil to oil some stuff up by like loosening all the bolts. And as you can see the nameplate right there. And I also got snap too. Yeah, I got snap. Because Hungry and Saltines are the best. So I'm just gonna keep watching my Camden do his thing while I'm standing in the background. So clearly it's not working, so we had to pull it out. And then we had to get rid of the nameplate and just put it in, because the nameplate was too big for the actual screw to fit in. But then we realized it couldn't go on because, like I said earlier, the bolt stripped.
I guess you'll never know. 'Cause if you ain't been on a four-wheeler ride through the middle of the night in the middle of July, down the fire breaks through the hollow pines where the wild hogs roam. And if you ain't seen the sun rise up and light up that cotton dust, man, I tell you what, you ain't seen much. If you ain't been.
And as you can see, I brought more saltines. So like I said, how the bolt was stripped, we went to go grab a different bolt. We had no choice but to use the old nut from the bike. And it was a pain to try to get that off.
And if you wanna know why,
but after that, we were right back at it by just screwing it in and just hoping it would work. But after so many tries, we couldn't do it, so we just decided to take a break and do some bike shots. Yeah. After that little hiccup, we went mudding, which I didn't get on video, but now our bikes are all dirty, so we just decided to clean them off. And yes, we do have a lot of bikes. We're a bike shop. What do you expect from us? We started with the main wash, and then started using soap on the wheels, and he almost tipped the bike over. That's okay. So we gave it a quick wash, and then we used soap, and then after soap, we made my brother scrub all of the dirt off of the wheels with a toothbrush. And I feel bad for him, but he wanted to do it, so I let him. Now that the wash was done, well, I just gave it a quick blow dry. And now we're washing the wheels with soap and water. We're making sure every crack and crevice is clean before these bikes head to the bike show. And yeah, I forgot. We're hosting our own bike show, and these are the two main bikes. And of course, my brother dropped the bike. That was a good bike. But after that, we just wheeled the bike out of there because we wanted it to sit in the sun. So, yeah. Clearly, I got into the mud the most, so my bike needed a really good wash. And it was hot, so I took off my sweatshirt and I'm in a t-shirt, and my brother kind of gave up on the job, so now I'm the scrubbing. I don't really know what to say.
But I'm proud to say I'm a God-fearing, hard-working combine driver, hogging up the road on my flower.
So far, we're doing pretty good. We got off the grime, off the wheels, and we're ready for soap. So right now, as you can see, I'm putting soap all around the tires.
You got your own deadline. The cussing in me won't save you no time, hoss. This big wheel wide load ain't going any faster, so just smile and wave and tip your hat to the man up on the tractor. 'Cause I'm the son of a third-generation farmer. I've been married 10 years to the farmer's daughter. I got two boys in the county 4-H. I'm a lifetime sponsor of the FFA. Hey, that's what I make. I make a lot of hay for a little pay. But I'm proud to say I'm a God-fearing, hard-working combine driver, hogging up the road on my
Now I just wanted to spray the other wheel.
On my international harvester. Hard-working combine driver, hogging up the road on my flower, chugga-lugga-lugging 5 miles